Hey everybody, back at you with the 208. Another fun flight today. Today we're going to be flying downtown Chicago along the lake shore. So that should really be fun. I've got some friends coming from the office and they'll be here in a little bit, and I'm sure they'll get a kick out of it. From there, I think we're going to fly north, back in this area, and then northwest to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. I'd like to get a water landing in there, show them what that's like. Maybe we'll taxi around, check out some of the sights, bust out of there, and maybe we'll stop for lunch at the airport there, go to the Grand Geneva, and circle back here. So, you know what? This is probably going to be one of the last, if not the last flight this year. It's October, and in October it gets freezing in Chicago, and that means icing. And with an amphib, I have zero tolerance for icing. Don't fly in it. If I get a cold VFR day, fine. Go to warmer climates, get out of this this climate area. But other than that, don't do it. So this, but we are getting a new paint job on this thing, so it's going to be tied up most of the winter anyway. And I'll take you along for that. That should be really interesting. You know, they're going to basically take this thing apart, and maybe some of you have seen the plans for the new paint scheme. I'll put that in the image here, and hope you like it, and I'll take you along on that. So anyway, for today, should be fun, so stick around.
That's the first light up. There's the secondary stage. We're watching the ITT. And it looks like we got a good start. Alright. Standby alternator power, fuel boost to normal. Go to high idle. And we'll go with, we'll try heat. And bleed air on. I don't know if in the big jets you have that kind of same kind of deal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We just set 72 degrees. And
oh man, that's the best.
Pretty quiet.
Actually, the flight attendant said it.
Pause system test. Okay.
A lot of the hot shots, they don't do checklists, but I do. I always do my checklist.
How do I set altimeter?
Waukegan information November time 14550,
I'll do it for both of us.
0209, gust 2 tree, visibility 10, sky condition, a few clouds 1900, ceiling 2900 broken, 3800 overcast, temperature 12, dew point 7, altimeter 3041. GPS RNAV approach in use, landing to Permi 5, reback right hold short
that's high
instructions.
pressure.
That is.
Let us taxiway Charlie close between the north ramp and Charlie 3, obstruction crane 125 feet AGL, 500 feet northeast, runway 14 approach end. Advise initial contact, information November.
All right, information November. Now Waukegan ground, it's the Amphib Caravan 188 Sierra Foxtrot signature. Departing east, we're going to fly south along the lake with November.
188 Sierra Foxtrot ground signature, runway 5, taxi to Alpha.
Alpha to 5, 8 Sierra Fox. All right, so we just got permission from ground to taxi via Alpha, so we're going to be taking a left turn because the wind's coming out of that direction. We're going to be pretty much straight into the wind.
Straight towards the lake.
Right towards the lake, yeah. And we'll go down there, we'll check it out, and if we don't like it, we'll do a U-turn and
Baxter G4s out of the hangar.
Oh, is that to the right there?
Yeah, the blue tail, white blue.
Traffic.
That's Baxter.
Traffic.
I thought they were further down.
Uh,
Oh no, that is their setup. Oh, they're building a whole new deal down there.
Looks
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that from the road when you go back.
I haven't taken a look at that for a while. Nice thing is we've got a really good traffic avoidance system, and then you're backed up. Do you use ForeFlight at all? If you're,
I've never used it, no.
okay, even on your cell phone, because you fly ultralight or something?
Right, yeah.
It's a great program.
My son gave me the program. I don't have a mount for I got a
Uh-huh.
iPad to mount on the.
Oh, that's great. So it connects through Wi-Fi, talks to this, and that's the uplink. Yeah, like I say, this thing has really exceeded my expectations. Like the load and the flight characteristics, and
What do you cruise at?
about 150 knots. And that's with floats. That's really good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll monitor frequencies, but after this, we really won't have to be talking to too many people.
Traffic. Traffic.
What you're hearing there is the reverse thrust of the propeller. It's
Beta.
helping slow us down. Yeah, it's called beta. Beta mode, right? Or beta?
Yeah.
It's beta.
Reversing the prop.
Great feature to have because I got reverse now in the water, which is massive. Like not having reverse, you have to, in the wind, coast.
Oh, uh-huh.
And after 20 years of that, you know, I've had a couple of times where I had to jump in the water and,
Save your airplane.
well, not, you know, not save it, but get it docked. It's not fun. All right, last thing we're going to do is the RPM governor. I like the sound of that. Yeah. 1750. Oh, we're good there. Now we're on the tower frequency. All right, last checks. Everything's good. Rudder trim. Perfect. Waukegan Tower, Amphib Caravan 188 Sierra Foxtrot's ready at 5.
Caravan 188 Sierra Foxtrot, King Tower, Roger. Runway 5, proceed on course, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 58 Sierra Foxtrot. Are you ready, guys?
Yep.
All right.
ready to roll.
All right, we're going to be looking for like 75 on the tape for rotation. Maybe a little more, but right in there. I'm going to. This plane, you lead it a little bit with the elevator. All right, we're a little out of the left. Okay. Yeah. Oh, she wants to fly. All right, let's do it.
It's the lake.
Yeah, lake's looking good.
Tower 2 Whiskey Fox, Bilko inbound. Clear land 5, 2 Whiskey Fox.
Come up already? Should be up by now.
Yeah, it is.
All right. We get over the water, it's going to be smoother. Should be smoother.
Roger.
Straight off the right is our house.
Straight off the right. Okay, there's the church, yep.
There's Sarah's house.
Got it.
Waukegan Tower, Caravan 180 to your Foxtrot's northbound, and we'll see you later.
Okie doke. You're not coming back today?
Yeah, a couple hours, maybe an hour.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Lake Delavan is up
yeah,
there.
over there by the lake, yep.
Yeah. Just to go there.
Here's the observatory.
I'll fly right over for you guys.
I went there before
That's
they
the
closed
Abbey.
it.
Yeah. Looking for the Abbey.
Lewis traffic, 4 Bravo Charlie, turn left downwind, runway 2, leaving the pattern southbound, Lewis.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Watertown traffic, Cessna 02 Echo, turn right downwind for runway 05. Westbound traffic. Westbound traffic.
All right, we're going to set up for a landing. How about it, guys? Do a final check on the landing gear. We're good.
Thing up?
Gear still up.
It's a good thing.
Yep.
There's a corn maze.
Where you got a corn maze?
2, Poplar Grove.
Where do you see that?
It's right behind us now.
We got a tower here, and then we got the Abbey.
I see the tower.
Yeah, it's way below us.
Oh, no boat traffic other than that one right there.
Joining 45 downwind, runway 12, Poplar Grove. Watertown traffic, Cessna 02 Echo, turning right base for runway 05.
You just land with the wind.
Well, we can do crosswinds, but I like
Right
if
into the
I
wind.
have to.
500.
But your wind is this direction.
Right, I can see the
See the
street.
lines? Yeah.
You just line up like on a runway.
Yeah, it really.
No boats from behind.
You're on the boats.
Too low. Terrain.
Oh, sorry,
Caution.
guys.
Terrain.
Don't listen to that.
Caution. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. Caution. Terrain.
I shut her up.
Oh, this is so cool.
I got seagulls straight ahead.
Call her bitchy.
Gear is up for water landing.
Call her bitching Betty.
Oh, it's nice to know the gear's up for water landing.
Yeah, that's that woman I was telling you about.
This is cool. This is so cool.
Oh, there's a place in it. There it is.
Holy shit.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yep.
Wow.
Don't pay any attention to that.
Do you ever tow a skier?
Oh, I don't do that stuff. That's up my bed.
Oh. Oh.
And now we can get out and fish and,
Yeah.
That was cool.
It's a nice landing.
That cool?
This is absolutely
Yeah, you really have
amazing.
to like feather it in, cut through the.
You take it, you pop one out of the water and then the other.
Yeah, if it's not, I won't need to in this, but to reduce drag, you do that when we have glassy water or no wind, like we've got a ton.
We got wind today, yeah.
Isn't that cool, guys?
Very cool.
All right, so my checklist for takeoff, now that we're doing it right now, is called Heifer. So, one of these off, we don't get a fuel imbalance. And before we take off, want to make sure we get the flaps at 20, prop forward, fuel tanks on, and that's the rudders. Got to make sure the rudders are back. This is very important as your tail rudder in a caravan. It'd be very hard to overpower it with full right rudder.
Right, yeah.
My beaver wasn't so bad.
Do you have rudder pedals with the little blade down the back of the?
Yeah. Oh, on this thing? You know what my beaver did? I can't remember if this has it or not. I think, no, we have it on the winglets. We have like vertical, a horizontal stabilizer. I'm not sure we have, we don't have one underneath on this thing. So the other thing in your seaplane, you've got to look out for boats, logs, all that kind of stuff. I mean, know this lake, so if I didn't, I would have circled it twice to look for stuff in the water. And I don't see one. I saw one sailboat, and that's it. So that's pretty. So Heifer is high idle. We could take off in low idle, but it's not a good practice. Flaps 20. Yep. So the last thing you want to do is the water rudder when you're ready to go. Now, what you do is you go with a left. Because, the P factor, that's going to take this thing to the left. So we kind of quarter like this. With all this wind, I'm going to have a lot of rudder control. Notice I have the ailerons left, so wind's out of this direction.
Traffic 27 Victor, downwind 1.
All right, let's do it.
Little drag.
Yeah, you can feel the drag on this.
Nice thing is we got a lot of wind under us. It already wants to fly. Now we're on the step now, picking up speed. And pretty close to rotation.
There it is.
There we go. Now we stay low. Pick speed, ground effect, pick up our speed.
Papa Grove 27 Victor, turning left base 12, Papa Grove.
Never go, especially if you're heavy, I was in Alaska and I was with the pilot with a bunch of people and he just lifted off and climbed for the skies. I almost killed him. Don't do that.
Pause.
Well, you can stall.
Okay. Yeah.
When you're heavy and once you get out of ground effect, I'll tell you a story about, knowing about ground effect, going out heavy. I know a guy told me a story where they had a cliff at the end, a waterfall at the end of the lake, and he knew he was 10 feet off the water, but once he went over that waterfall, they went like this.
Yep.
But he knew it. He was prepared for it. Did you like that, guys?
Liked it very much.
That was pretty cool.
That was fantastic.
It's good work.
Sydney Maravich.
Sir?
Where we were supposed to have our golf tournament.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Belmont Harbor, I believe. Maybe pier up ahead. Oh, that might be Belmont Harbor. I can't.
That's Belmont.
Yeah. Yep.
That's Montrose.
Yeah, we're just past Montrose. It looks so different from the air. I'm there every Saturday and Sunday morning. Oh, is that beautiful?
That's great. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a Navy pier.
Never seen the skyline from this angle.
Yeah, you won't very often, unless you're in a seaplane.
Crazy how quick we got down here from Waukegan.
We had tailwind, so the way home is going to be...
a bit longer, yeah.
It will be longer.
The zoo.
Kind of fly right along the tip of Navy Pier there.
Here's where our softball team plays.
And where's your building?
It's buried back.
Buried way in.
Well, what a shame.
All the breakwaters are even covered.
Waukegan confirmation, Romeo, current altimeter.
Therefore, there were several boating accidents.
An 88 Yankee.
At night, right?
Yeah. The water level is so high, people don't see the breakwater walls. It's right in there.
Is this cool or what, Shan?
Oh my god. This is so neat.
Look at all the people.
Freezing their butts off on that boat.
There's Soldier Field, guys.
Yeah.
That's where Miggs used to be. Right there.
Yeah. McCormick place there.
Yeah.
So there's not
It's underwater.
there's not a place to land in the city anymore? Downtown?
Oh. Chicago Executive Airport.
Midway.
Midway is right over there, yeah. We're under all their airspace.
I was at the Bears game. Oh, so was Shan. We were both at the Bears game last week. How long was the Meigs runway? It looked small.
3,000 feet.
Oh, I was 5.
Was it 5?
Yeah.
Was it
5.
really?
Yeah, because they had King Airs and they actually landed a 737 in there for the science and industry.
With the tires flat.
Right? Is that what they did?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they had the tires flat.
That's a great idea.
I don't know how they got it off the ground to start with. But
Wow.
maybe they blew the tires after they took off. I don't know, but they landed with the tires flat. That's how they got it in there.
Wow.
Was shooting them flat during flight.
Right?
Yeah, they probably had explosive bolts on it or something. Who knows?
Cool.
There's a fish.
There's a shark. It's a barrier reef.
You know, there are 2 submarines in Lake Michigan, and I know where both of them are.
So to the shipwreck.
There are 2 subs?
Yeah, one's in the Museum of Science Industry down
yeah,
there,
yeah.
and the other one's up in Muskego or whatever that's called up north there.
Look at that new... Whose building is that? I haven't paid attention.
From that gang?
Yeah, Studio Gang. Vista,
Yeah.
Vista Tower. The Crinkle Fry.
Crinkle Fry. Pretty high. It's almost as high as the Sears Tower, huh?
It's going to be number 3 or 4.
Yeah, it will be
I think
number
it's like
3.
90 something floors, 96.
Tall floor to floor height too. My dad and I went.
United Airlines headquarters are over there.
My dad and I went scuba diving on a wreck off of Waukegan-ish.
Off of the Great Lakes Naval Station.
Yeah. There's an old paddle boat that we went diving on.
Cool.
Visibility was terrible. But
Yeah, you can hardly see a thing.
Still fun.
Just in case they didn't get your end number, they can do it the second time, huh?
Right. Hey, maybe we'll get on the news.
Oh yeah.
Again. There's a plane up there.
Where do you see a plane?
Right above us.
Okay, I guess.
Shan, you need to watch out for those.
Oh, okay.
Jan's got it. She's watching for seagulls.
I love it. This is a really high-speed helicopter tour.
Not anymore.
No, we're going faster than the traffic, so.
Oh, that's true. We're not flying backwards.
Hey, right about that water being high.
Yeah. Oh, it's over the edge of the lagoon.
What a beautiful, interesting day to fly. It's I think more fun than a blowout sunny day.
The lake there.
Yeah.
This would be bumpy.
The lakeshore path is under.
It's been under all summer. I guess around Fullerton area.
Lakeshore Drive's looking happy.
You doing the traffic report now?
Yeah. What kind of report in?
There's Wrigley.
Oh, where?
9 o'clock.
Touch go on runway 5 and on the go left. 5.
This turbulence is coming from this harbor. Interesting how wind works. Betting it's coming from that harbor, that land, pushing this way.
And it's rolling because of it.
Once we get past this, I'll bet it'll smooth out. Jenny money.
Gear is down for runway landing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling us again. I hate that guy.
Well, I'm kind of glad that we know that.
Check this out, Jen. You
500.
can see the runway.
Huh?
That's for like if you're in the clouds right now. I'll show you about where you're.
Pop out, yeah.
Where we would pop out, where we call our minimums.
Precision altitude.
Yep. Oh.
Nice touchdown.
Like butter.
Touchdown.
Never get old.
No, it doesn't. It does not get old. Landing is probably the most fun part of the flying.
Especially in seaplanes, it is of the best.
Ace here, Foxtrot, you can make a right turn, Bravo, taxi to park, Alpha, Mike 1, monitor ground.
Now you're going to make me get a seaplane rating, damn it.
Signature, monitor ground, 825.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
You didn't use much of that runway.
I just put it down. Oh, look at the size of that jet.
137.
Hey, it can get some big planes in it.